I have type 2 diabetes. I still, for instance, when I get my blood drawn, the antibodies are still negative. They're not positive, stating that I'm not type 1. I'm not completely insulin dependent. I can still take a pill called metformin to help lower my blood sugars. I was diagnosed with diabetes at the age of 8 years old. It was difficult at first to be diagnosed so young, knowing that you would have to make a dramatic life change. As far as your eating habits, and now you're having to take medicine daily when your friends didn't have to go through what you're going through at 8 years old. And then when I reached to that middle school age, transitioning into high school, my mom figured, well, I'm gonna let you have some type of independence and see what you can do. And that's when it was a test for me, and I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. But currently, after being hospitalized, I am currently doing everything that I need to do to be a good diabetic. Why can't I eat what she's eating, and why am I the only one that has to have this issue going on? What made this kid get diabetes and not this one? I was actually in a program called the Today Study, and they supplied you with your diabetic needs, your insulin, your metformin, your needles, your meter strips, any supplies that you need, they supplied them. So we really didn't have a financial burden, which was a good thing, being so young and having it for such a long time. Currently, I just take insulin, even though I am type 2. We found that the metformin was not working the way that we wanted it to work. So we figured insulin was working better for me. So right now it's just insulin, but when I was younger, I was taking insulin and the metformin pill. You can test between 6 to 8 times a day. It all depends. Every day is different depending on what your sugar was in the morning when I wake up. With my high blood sugars, I get severe migraines. With my low blood sugars, I get the sweats and the shakes and like the race of the heart rate. Exercise is a big key to diabetes and helping you stay fit and keeping low blood sugars. To me, the hardest part is finding others that are going through the same thing that you're going through. Because currently in my household, there's no one that goes through the same struggles that I go through. Everyone else, they have their own struggles, but it's like no one knows what you're going through. So it seems like they're not there, even though they are there. The best part about being a diabetic is I get to talk to my patients. I work at the hospital, and I find like a comfort in letting them know that there is a good side to having diabetes, and I give them my story about me being hospitalized and how I made the change. And your life, it is a lifestyle change, and you should be wanting to exercise more, eating healthy, and wanting your blood sugars to go down. It's not easy being a diabetic, and being a diabetic at a young age. I think kids thought of it as a joke, like, oh, you have to stick yourself, haha, that's what you get. But it's not easy, and I just want them to know that they should want to be there to help them and help them be healthy and help them live. It's just something that you have to work on as a person, as your own person. Like I said, it's difficult, but if you have a loving family that's there, or not even a loving family, but a loving background, friends, family, co-workers, students, you'll make it through, and you'll be able to accept the fact that, okay, I'm a diabetic. We'll get through this.